So for all the listeners who are sticking around, this is Strike a Chord, where we play you all the kind of music that you can only hear unless you actually physically pick up the records. And I think this is what's so beautiful. And are we allowed to even ask this? Like, what's the EP title going to be called?
You know what? I would be mysterious about it if there actually was one. Because I still haven't actually made the title. I've been saving that for the very last thing.
Are you a procrastinator?
Know what it is. I'm 100% a procrastinator.
That is funny.
Yeah.
But that's actually kind of cool at the same time because I feel like I'm like a Da Vinci Code and I'm trying to crack the code, and I feel like almost every LiLi Joy fan is like trying to figure out what it is. I bet everybody right now is trying to tweet you and Facebook you and go, I know the title for your EP.
Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. If you're all your fans out there started throwing you some different titles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe create some art.
I like it titled Marissa. Just
Marissa. Dot. But you know what? Can you explain to the listeners what the difference is between an album versus an EP?
Yeah. So I mean, an album is usually around like over 5 songs, I would say. Is a full album. And then an EP, an electronic playlist, is below 5 songs. Okay. Most of the time. Sometimes EPs will be like 6 or 7 songs.
Mm-hmm. Just depends on the band.
Most of the time, the bigger the project, it's probably an album.
Yeah, because like I thought it was kind of unique that you were doing the EP thing because, like, I'm a huge hard rock fan, and I feel like they're, like, the kind of genre that really utilizes EPs. And personally, for me as a fan of that music, I love when they drop EPs because they'll always drop, like, a single, they'll maybe do a cover song, and then they might remaster something. You literally just dropped, like, 3 new songs, which is just so cool, and I can only imagine that there's even more work that's going to be expected to come out later on in the future. But, like, you've been teasing us for so long, and when I just hear these, these 3 singles that are coming out, Sync, Float, and Glow, it reminds me of like a 3-act play.
Yes.
And I know last time when we discussed, you were very much in theater. And am I getting onto something? Am I cracking this code?
It's definitely, yes. It definitely, what I had done is I wrote a bunch of these songs, and the ones that were the most developed, I said, okay, we're going to put those together into the EP. Mm-hmm. So it just so happened that they ended up all being able to be titled like that, which is so cool. Yeah. And I think I definitely have it like turned it into a story, and it's arranged on the album like a story.
Yeah.
So I have them in order of like, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Yeah, well, Socrates had something there. You have Rise, Climax, and Denouement.
And it's true. I say, and LiLi Joy has actually gave us a song preview that we're going to be premiering on the radio. And what's the song that you're going to be showcasing for us?
We're going to be showcasing 30 Seconds of Sync.
Ooh. So check this out, listeners. This is Sync by LiLi Joy.
Letting all the sunlight glow. Life is never fair. It's cold. Feeling like a neon ghost. I don't belong here. It's hard to think while we all sink. We can't breathe with all this grief. It's hard to dream while I clean up the pieces. It's hard to think while we all
The only thing I'd say is the worst part about it is it stopped. I wanted to hear more. Like, what the heck? We were just grooving. Like, I've been becoming more of a bass player, and that bass line is so sick.
Thank you.
That is amazingly
Thank you.
dope. And I see that you're holding this beautiful acoustic guitar that you got going on here. And I hear this is your baby.
This is my
when
baby.
we were like all kind of hanging out in the lobby in the studio, I was like, oh my gosh, I can see myself. Like, it's so reflective. Like, it's amazing. I can smell the wood from the acoustic.
Smell the wood.
I really do. It's incredible. And like I was telling some of the, the listeners out there, you are so multi-talented when it comes to being a musician, playing instruments. And
I'm all right.
I think you're amazing. And I know that you're actually going to be doing something kind of special. Like you're going to be playing this, I believe you said it was Float.
Yes. So the other song off the EP, which I've played a few times live. So it's Float. and it's my favorite.
And I think that's the cool part because you're kind of doing like what I think is like an MTV Unplugged, because you said this is kind of like a different rendition, even though you've done it live a couple times. But maybe the listeners out there that haven't heard of LiLi Joy, well, now you are, and this is a special live acoustic rendition on the Chris Collins Show. LiLi Joy is going to be playing Float. So let's get her all set up.
Yeah,
let's set this.
Your guitar.
Okay, let's hope this isn't like, bad.
It won't be bad. Come on now.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, can I?
We both
Can you
look
adjust it?
amazing.
There we go.
You get
I think that's good.
But that's live in the
Fingers
moment,
to play.
just in the microphone.
Yeah, you already know.
And she's got the capo going.
I can see all the cracks in your concrete. To me they look pretty neat. Rainbow colors you just can't see. Clyde and Bonnie of 2002. Think of all the things we could do. We could do. I wish you could see what I see in you. 'Cause baby, it's true. I wouldn't lie to you. Honey, till we reach the stars, we don't have to go too far. Oh, let's float away. Baby, it's not a damn thing. Pack a bag, we'll go today. Oh, let's float away. I'm in love with the truth that you speak. It feels like the sun and the sea. You beautiful masterpiece. I wish you could see what I see in you. 'Cause baby, it's true. I won't lie to you. Honey, till we reach the stars, we don't have to go too far. Oh, let's float away. Baby, it's not a damn thing. Pack a bag, we'll go today. Oh, let's float away. I can see all the cracks in your concrete. To me they look pretty neat. Rainbow colors you just can't see.
That's right. This is LiLi Joy. She's in the studio, and you're listening to the Chris Collins Show, and that was amazing. And you just played Float.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I was
Wow, that
saying
was so
during
cool.
the promo break that you need to have the hidden track of your songs on the acoustic. That was chilling. I have goosebumps through my whole body.
Aw,
that was
thank
so
you.
beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds like you're speaking about your love life in this one.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, is this about your boyfriend, or is
Yes.
it? Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
And how did this song kind of come about? Because isn't it usually always the thing that the guys always do sappy songs for girls? And you did one that's you know.
It's definitely, yeah. I mean, it was right at the beginning of when we started dating, which was like, we started dating like over 2 years ago when I was in like 8th grade.
Wow.
So
You
like,
said it, you wrote this song in the beginning, so you knew right out the
Yeah.
gate that was your man.
This my man. no, basically. Oh my God.
That's funny.
No, but his friends were being really rude to him about dating me because
What?
I previously had dated one of his other friends. So stupid.
Uh
Middle
oh.
school
What is this,
drama.
like an
Ooh,
MTV
where's
Real
my
World
show?
happening?
Where's my tea?
I know, but like, yeah, basically, I wrote it because I was just like annoyed because he was really upset, and he at that period of time he didn't like have the confidence I guess he needed, and I knew he was a great guy, and I knew that he deserved to have more confidence than what he
Yeah.
had. So I kind of wrote that song about like getting away from other people's opinions, not caring. Like, I see the good in you. I see all these good things. Like, you should
I
just
see your
disregard
concrete
them.
cracks. I mean,
Yeah.
just like how you spell it out, and I think that's beautiful, and I think that kind of like touches upon something because it's not like some of this like lyrical jargon where you can just like you pull out like from an Indian spelling bee, and you're just like, let's just throw all these words together and just hope that it comes up with a really cool
Exactly.
music
Did
rendition.
you just say a spelling bee song?
Yeah, I said the Indian spelling bee song. I don't even know what that means, and I have nothing against Indians. Okay,
You
I'm
now need to make a song in your own band for that, Chris. Chris, I expect a song from
Indian
you.
Yeah.
spelling bee
yeah,
song.
it's called the Wiggles fruit salad.
La, 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 la.
Yummy,
How about-
yummy.
How about guacamole? Guacamole.
Oh my God.
So wrong. So wrong on so many levels.
No, it really is, but I think that's kind of something special. And I mean, is this kind of touching? Like, tell me more. Like, I know that each three of these songs are something completely different, but we know that like this obviously is about something that was with your love life. Do they all kind of steer that way, or is it kind of?
Sync not as much, but Glow also does, but in a totally different way. Glow is more about feeling very attached to the person and feeling. I was also on one hand I was feeling attached to him, but on the other hand I was depressed at the time, and I was kind of like wanting to hide that away from him.
Why is that?
Just because I felt like I didn't want to burden him with it anymore.
Yeah.
So I just was like, I need to keep this to myself, and that's like when I wrote it, and I love that song.
Isn't that the best
I
part
love
where
it.
you can
I
just
love
like
it.
let it all
Yeah,
out, and you
exactly.
can actually just feel
And
it's
for
like
our listeners, I think, LiLi Joy, you bring up a good point. The power of writing down stuff.
Yeah.
Journaling.
Yes. So
getting your
important.
emotions out. Do poetry. Write songs.
Yes.
Just do abstract brainstorming. Get that out.
and we're
because
not saying
that's the best
140
way.
characters on Twitter,
No.
Yeah.
right? We're
No,
not
please,
talking about that,
please
right?
do not use Twitter as a
Please
journal.
do not
Please.
vent online.
No.
It's very toxic.
Even though I do like when the relationships break up, I'm like that girl with the tea, like just sipping and looking at all the comments, like, "Ooh, he did her
Literally.
And you do, I know you do love controversy, and
I do.
I know that like Adam Levine is like one of your really good
Oh,
buddies that
controversy.
you've
Yeah.
been vocal about. Like he's been, even though you were on Team Blake, you always knew
I
that Team
love
Adam always
yeah,
had your back.
He was so great to me. He was
Really?
awesome.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I just felt like I just wanted to play you this real quick. We had a little clip because I think you heard about the controversy with the Super 8 that happened, you know, the final 8 round, and basically it was DeAndre Nico and Reagan Strange. They were up next to each other, and they were doing their dueling, and Adam Levine spoke up basically saying that he felt so bad for the 14-year-old girl for getting sick to not perform tonight, that he spoke up saying that most voters at home should vote for her. And I kind of just wanted to
Ouch.
play this clip real quick.
It was just weird because I just felt like, not being rude, I just felt like he sold me out, you know? And I just don't respect it. We did our job, sick or not. I just got over laryngitis.
Yeah, and
And
I
still, when
I
I
just
came
really
back,
wanted to
I
say
feel
the only reason why I pull this up is because I see like The Voice, your blind audition when you did Cool from Gwen Stefani. It's got like over 3-4 million views online. And I just don't understand why they don't blast your social media presence all over that YouTube.
That is disappointing, is they don't, in the description of the YouTube videos, which is the thing that gets the most traction. Which they don't put your social media, which really sucks.
And why do you think they're doing that? Because they are, to me, I'm like, I think it's kind of greedy because they're such a major studio company that's got so much dough as it is. You would think that they'd be wanting to support the artist.
I think for sure they want people to be coming to their social media instead.
Which is channeling the money through.
Yeah, which is, I mean,
which makes sense, but
it's
they're always
business.
gonna have that.
It's business.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all good, but
well, I would like to hear another cover from
I
you.
know. I heard you
Can
brought
we get
something
that?
special.
yes. So this song is also in the theme of isolation. It's called "Loner" by
Okay.
Kali Uchis, and I figured I would play it.
All right, so this is LiLi Joy.
Don't mind it. There is a augmented chord in this song, so it sounds like I'm playing a wrong chord, but I'm not playing a wrong
But
chord.
what is an augmented chord?
Disclaimer heard.
I don't know.
We'll hear it. We'll find out in here.
You will find out now. Live rendition, "Loner" by LiLi Joy.
I don't wanna be a cigarette. I don't wanna be an ashtray. I don't wanna be a doormat. Don't wanna be ignored. All of a sudden you're not into me. And maybe it's not deliberate. And I know you never asked me. I just gotta put it out there, don't put myself out there. Usually I stay tucked away. 'Cause I was a loner until I met you, and I let you in after all the persuasion, mind games, manipulations. That's why I'd rather be a loner. That's why I'd rather be alone. Baby, it was nice to know you. Packing up and leaving home. Ha 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 ha. I don't wanna be a cigarette. Use me up, then toss me, step on me. I don't wanna be an option, avoiding interaction, 'cause I just wanna get away. And maybe you got a full plate, but I'm cooking something better. I just gotta put it out there, don't put myself out there. Usually I stay tucked away. 'Cause I was a loner until I met you, and I let you in after all the persuasion, mind games, manipulations. That's why I'd rather be a loner, loner. I'd much rather be alone. Baby, it was nice to know you. Packing up and leaving home. That's why I'd rather be a loner.
Wow.
Oh.
That was Lona, and I gotta say,
Wow.
wow. We are so blessed to have you, LiLi Joy. This is
Oh, man.
amazing, and you are always more than welcome to
Oh my
always
God.
come on to the Chris
I
Collins
love
Show
coming here. It's so
every
great.
time. Because I mean, you are like as much as you're so young, you are so open, and that's the number one thing I respect about you, because I got to say,
Thank you.
you're a lot more mature than some of my friends. Okay?
And that's not hard to beat.
And when I say
Oh
when I say my friends, I'm talking about Marissa. Okay?
Yeah. Hence again, not that hard to beat.
But I just want to tell everybody that this is LiLi Joy. She's the former contestant on The Voice. Check out her EP that's going to be dropping this summer. And for all those who have been listening to the Chris
June
Collins
12th,
show,
first single.
June 12th.
June 12th.
She just
June
said it.
12th.
June 12th.
All
June 12th.
platforms.
All platforms. Every kind of
And the
social.
Chris Collins Show,
Yes,
we'll have
and-
it linked also.
Yes, we will. So go to thechriscollinsshow.com and we'll have it posted on there.
yeah.
And if you like what you're listening to, become a member today. It's also on thechriscollinsshow.com.
ChrisCollinsShow.com.
What's good, listeners? I'm the host of The Chris Collins Show. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button below and check us out at thechriscollinssshow.com. Peace.